are you talking about, Mr. Brown? What they?
They. Look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people.
It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Nobody knows something. Don't nobody know nothing? Yeah. Nobody. Nobody? Trustees? Nobody? Nobody knows something. Ain't that right, Jake?
Don't nobody know nothing?
Hey, y'all, I am Super Mayor, and I want to thank the people of Dalton for the new change. Give it up for y'all new trustees.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wheels and Deals, man. Y'all check out his YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Even though y'all's opinions are trash, okay? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why in just a second. But make sure y'all hit the links below in the description. We got the Opulence Scents where you get your candle. You know, I see I got mine burning right now. Opulence Scents. You can click the link and get 10% off. You can also click on the link to the HiveMindLabs.com. Okay, HiveMindLabs.com, and use discount code everydaypj. If you ready to unbig your back, if you tired of big back being boo. Okay, let's get into it, man. So. Listen. Quit telling me to do some damn research. I'm watching all the same videos y'all watching, okay? I am doing research, but as I see, it's my opinion. I value your opinion, but it's like a butthole, okay? Listen, your opinion is about as worthless as a $3 bill, just like mine. So quit getting in my comment section saying you need to be more educated. Nigga, I don't live in Dalton. Why should I get educated on her when I could watch YouTube and see everybody saying, oh, she paid $3,000 for this, she paid $500,000 for this? I could watch that all day long. And I could sit online and type in the comments, oh my God, she's such a crook. I said she a crook. I don't care. Look, she ain't my mayor. If Mayor Holt of Oklahoma City buy a cheeseburger without showing me a receipt, it's going to be some furniture moving. Obviously, Dalton loves crooks because they have a long line of crooks. And y'all think it started with Tiffany Henyard. Now, that's where you're wrong. Okay? So if you're not from the Dalton area.
I wanted to come out tonight as a neighboring resident in the village of Riverdale.
Nigga, shut up. We don't need your opinion because you not from Dalton. Okay? If you not from Dalton, you can't say a damn thing to me about Dalton business. You gonna take my opinion just like I'm gonna take your opinion. I'm gonna leave your comments up. I'm not gonna block you. And if you want to tell me how wrong I am, you can join the live tonight at 11:30 p.m. Central Time, because we're going to talk about the crooks of Dalton. Didn't start with Mayor Henyard, okay? Whether you think I like her or not, she ain't the only crook. I mean, hey, look at all the other crooks and politicians that, oh, they good people, but they stealing from the city. Or they a good mayor, but they smoking crack. Y'all want to talk about that, huh? Okay, so we're not just going to sit around here and bash Mayor Henyard. We're going to give her fair share. Yeah, she a crook. So what? Yeah, she got the police on the payroll. So what? If you niggas had half the brain she had, y'all would have did the same thing. Because I'm going to tell y'all what. None of y'all got in power before. Because once you get in power, you're going to do the same thing that you've been doing. And I'm going to show y'all today how Tiffany exposed this a long time ago, and y'all didn't listen. Not y'all as the people who keep telling me, do my research. I've been following this for a year. But for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, Tiffany Henyard has been showing y'all that the city of Dalton is ran by crooks. And she said, hey, if you can't beat them, might as well join them. So let's get into it, damn it, because y'all tripping.
Yeah, that'll work. All right. No problem. Hi, guys. We out here, so go talk to some residents. Tell them we on your block, making sure that we doing what they want with the trees. Make sure it's trimmed up good enough for them. All right, let's go. Hey. Morning. Come take out a cup of coffee. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm telling them. They're leaving sometimes. Yeah. Y'all have to come back. Okay. I appreciate it.
Y'all hear that? She said, because sometimes they'll leave it, sometimes then y'all got to come back. Remember that. Okay?
When you gonna get everything around here, right? Yeah. Clean it up. Yup. They love it. Y'all.
See, whether you like her or not, Tiffany Henyard is out there giving direction to what she wants done with the money that she's spending. Now y'all say, oh, she spent $3 million, she spent $15 million, she spent $150,000 here, $160,000 here, $184,000 here, $15,000 for the lawn curve, $15,000 for a crane. Man, she is out here directing these people what to do. Now I don't know if y'all know this. Blacks and Mexicans, they cool like this. But about business, ain't no Mexican giving no kickbacks. Ain't no Mexican giving no kickbacks. He gonna work to death for his money. Okay? Mexicans are honest people. Okay? No matter what your President Donald Trump may say about Mexicans, we got some honest ones. I ain't saying every Mexican is honest. Just like every black ain't honest. Every white ain't honest. But the Mexican yard men, oh, they come in to do their job. They want a fair living and they want the American dream. Okay? If y'all don't see this, the ones that be up on y'all's roof, starting at 7 a.m., waking your neighbors up, honest living, fair prices. So let's get this correct. She went to the right ones, because if she would have hired you Negroes, you lousy man, I tried to hire a Negro for a tree trimming job for a house I was selling, and this Negro said, yeah, I could do it. I went on a OKC black market. It was like, who could do it? Who has a tree trimming job, business or whatever. They said, I got one. Get over there. Oh, I can't get that high. Nigga, you ain't got no tree trim. You need to be a bush trimming business, because you can't get high up in trees, because a tree is high. So forgive me if all the names on the list seem to be like Jose, Martinez, Escobar. Every name on the list that did the tree trimming job was a Mexican, and y'all say this is a black town. Y'all need to stop. Okay? She tried to give the jobs to you Negroes who work for the city, and y'all didn't have the equipment. We're gonna get into that.
You want to make sure they cut really low. Hanging branches for y'all. So now you uplift the tree. I got they doing right here. See how they opening it up?
Now, I don't know where y'all from, but we get very bad ice storms. Them in Dalton, they probably just get snow. We get ice. if you got trees like that and an ice storm, you're going to have a hell of a cleanup every year. Mark my words. Just Google Oklahoma ice storm. Just Google it. You're going to be out of power. Every tree in your yard going to be knocked down. So her doing this is better in the city. That don't make her not a thief, but it means she doing her job better than her predecessors. Because let's get into it. We're going to get into it, okay? One video at a time.
Okay, what is that? So, I wasn't expecting that, but okay. That's just an example of Trustee House taking tree service out. And then the very next day, that's why I told y'all, don't play with God. The next day, we had a storm, and trees fell on people's cars, people's homes. And those same vendors that they took out all came out and cut down trees from your houses, from your cars. And that's what I mean about relationships. People try to destroy it by not paying people. Now you put the village in a hurdle, because now it's like, how do you help the resident that's calling you? Y'all not calling them, y'all calling the mayor. So we want to make sure that we help the people no matter what.
Now, you get it? Are we on the same page? We not on the same page yet? Let's hear more.
Okay, so I'm clear. You're basically stating that the mayor approved a manual check after the board approved not to pay the individual. So basically, he's doing what he wants to do.
Trustee, I can only tell you what was told to me. I was not in the room when that happened, so what Janice told me was that the mayor instructed her to issue that check. I don't see her on, so I can only tell you what she told me.
Okay. And then while we're here, if I may, Mayor Pro Tem, I had a question as related to Baker Tilly. I don't know if Chris or Elizabeth can answer. Isn't that the same company that is doing the civic systems for the village? Isn't it the same software company?
Yes, it is a subsidiary company, but I was assured that it was no conflict of interest. It's just an umbrella company. It's a company under an umbrella. So there's many times a lot of major companies that own companies under it, but that would in no way influence, or they can't erase this, it's forensic audit. So they can't erase anything, and nothing's gonna get erased. We can't even start the new software for several months. It's gonna take a long time for that to even begin. We were hoping to start it perhaps like the end of the summer, but I don't think it is even gonna happen at that time. It may not happen until early fall or the end of summer, like maybe August, September at this point, because it is a lot of information. But regardless who we choose, I know Baker Tilly is a very reputable company, and they were recommended by several organizations, along with some others that were a little bit pricier. But if there's no problem, we don't have to use them if you don't want to, but I think it would be good just to get another opinion on the price.
Okay. Now, for the record, I'm not against adding a third vendor that wants to join in on the bid process. My issue is this. I see it as a conflict of interest due to the fact they already are doing the software as relates to the water department. So why would I, as a trustee, vote for them to do the forensic audit in a department that they're checking out for us to start with? So I will have to rescind my agreement to say that I would like them in the bid process, because right now we already hiring them for the software for the water department. So,
all right, understand. As a trustee, Tiffany Henyard is playing by the book, okay? Playing by the book. And as she's playing by the book, she is realizing that her mayor is a crook. And she's like, how does he keep getting away with this? Well, all the while taking notes. Understand, Tiffany is taking notes. So while y'all mad at me, y'all need to be mad at the mayor before her. Because the mayor before her taught her everything she know about being the mayor crook, city girl mayor.
So I don't want them to do the forensic audit as well. So
it's not, I just want to be clear. Maybe I confused people when I brought up the fact that it's a sister company, but it is Civic Systems that's actually going to be doing the the software. But it's a large, Baker Tilly is a large company. They own a lot of different businesses, not only in accounting, but it is actually Civic Systems that is going to be doing the software. It's Civic System Software. The company is just owned by Baker Tilly, but it's not the same organization, meaning that it's a totally different system. It's not in the same offices. It's totally different, but it's up to you. I can definitely go out and try to get another proposal from another company and try to make it 2 more if you'd like. But I know they're probably going to need an extension because it takes a lot of time to come back with such an extensive RFP that we put out. There was nothing that was omitted on the request, so it may take them, we may have to extend it until the next CAL meeting to get the additional RFPs, but however the board wants to move, it's totally up to you.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Comment?
And somebody explained to me why the past mayor, Riley Rogers, has on a mask on a Zoom call. He's the type that'll ride in the car by himself with a mask on. Like this, I hated people during the pandemic. It was just some of you niggas was just stupid. Y'all just made bad decisions. Wearing a do-rag, a handkerchief around your face. You might as well wouldn't let somebody blow their breath in your face during COVID. Wearing a handkerchief, like you covering up your this the one I hated the most. I hated that.
Any other questions, comments from the board before we go to citizens address?
Hello, Mr. Mayor. I'm back on.
Mayor Rogers, yes, sir, please.
I want to comment on manual checks that was issued. If you recall last board meeting, the amount of the bill for Pekarsky included several invoices, and the board said I did not have the authority to approve that amount, but you yourself, Trustee House, said that I had the authority to approve a lower amount. So the amount of the checks that was issued should have been the amount that I was authorized to approve. They were not the total number of invoices that amounted to the large amount last board meeting.
Okay, thank you for that comment.
Yes, I have a comment. Regardless of whatever the amount is, Mayor.
Now, y'all think she petty. Now, listen to Trustee Tiffany Henyard get very, very aggressive and petty.
You have a board that you have to go before you pay bills. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot pay a bill because you choose to. The entire body have agreed to not pay that one particular vendor, but you took it upon yourself.
It was more than one bill, Trustee Henry. It was more than one bill. It was several amounts, several invoices.
Okay. But we all agree not to pay that one particular vendor. You fought tooth and nail to pay that one particular vendor for whatever reason. So what I'm saying, or what I'm asking as a trustee, is that you report to your board and let us approve or disapprove.
Trustee, one of the invoices was one that you wanted those trees cut down.
Mayor, I'm not going to fight today. I'm just telling you the opinion that I have and how it should be. That's the structure, that's the order that you ignore every time. So what I'm asking you, if you want something paid, put it before your board, which is the Board of Trustees.
We put it in front of the board.
For a total of $60,000. And
that was multiple invoices. That was not one invoice.
And we said no to the $60,000.
The whole $60,000 was not paid.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this and leave it alone. Later on, we got an email from Attorney Murphy saying that it was no approval to pay Pekarsky and Son, but yet you still went through and paid them. All I'm asking is to stop doing that. Go before the body and get your approval. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I'm done.
Trustee Henry.
So, there you have it. She said, thank you, I'm done. You need to go before the body and get all this stuff approved before you make any payments, because you are taking kickbacks from this particular vendor who we don't want to pay. Sounds familiar, right? But because y'all say, do your homework, do your homework. Y'all don't even realize Tiffany Henyard been giving y'all the clues to what she about to do right before your eyes. But y'all not from Dalton, so y'all wouldn't know. I mean, if y'all got time to go back and watch hours and hours of videos, I do it just so I can make a YouTube video. I'm not finna sit around and watch all these committee of the whole meetings just for the hell of it, just because I think Tiffany's a crook and I want to know if she's a crook. I see by the feds coming to raid her spot. That let me know right there she a crook. Okay, the feds don't just come because you spilled some milk. Okay, I need y'all to be honest with yourselves. Okay, why you telling me to educate myself? Be honest with yourselves. Y'all think Tiffany was the only crook? No, she about to bust it wide open.
On the, do we need to make an additional motion to try to pay Pekarsky?
Well, the initial motion by Trustee House, second by Trustee Henyard, was to approve the corporate bills minus the payment to Pekarsky and Sons for tree trimming.
Yes.
So that's the motion on the floor.
Okay, so can we make an additional motion to pay Pekarsky after we vote on?
After the first motion is voted on.
Yes. Okay.
Excuse me. I'll be recognized again. This is Trustee Holmes.
Go ahead, Trustee Holmes.
Makarsky. They come out and trim. They come out and trim and cut the trees.
Yes.
Okay. What do they do with the limbs and the branches after they cut them?
Some of it has been dumped over in the helipad, and some of it they take and dispose.
Yep. Only reason I say that, we need to take a look at this whole village. We got tree branches everywhere.
I disagree with you on that, Trustee Holmes.
Well, you need to take a ride up and down the village, man.
Trustee Holmes, I'm in the village every day.
You don't see all these tree branches and stuff out there?
I see the trees that have been trimmed and cut down, and I see the ones that need to be trimmed and cut down that we try to attend to, and no company is going to come out and continue to do service and work if they're not getting paid.
But they got a contract you got with them. They're expecting to get paid, and if they're expecting to get paid, we're expecting the taxpayers' dollars that they're getting is to remove the branches, whatever they have to do off the streets. Look at the streets.
Trustee Holmes, I look at the streets. I'm on the streets every day, Trustee Holmes. Okay, why don't you take the roll, Madam Clerk?
On the motion to approve the corporate bills minus payment to Pekarsky and Sons, Trustee Den.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
No.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
No.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
And Trustee Henyard.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-2.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to pay.
You can't make a motion, Mayor. What you doing? You the mayor. The board makes the motion. Come on, get back in order.
Why don't you let me finish, Trustee Henyard?
You said I would like to make a motion. You can't.
Let me finish, Trustee Henyard.
Okay, go ahead.
Are there any board members that would like to make a motion to pay the bill of Pekarsky, a tree trimming company?
I like to make a motion.
I make a motion to pay them. If they've done the service, they need to be paid.
Of course, the two people that voted. Two.
I heard a motion from Trustee Steve and a motion from Trustee Brown, second by Trustee Steve. Any discussion?
Yep. Mayor, I never seen you ever advocate for a vendor this hard and put up a motion and then make the motion for the vendor to make sure the vendor got paid. And for the record, I believe that your pay is only $1,000 for approval and not $5,000. I do recall us doing that. So I think Jason or Trustee House said that your approval was $5,000. I think it's the administrator approves $5,000 and you approve $1,000. Other than that, everything goes across the board.
We
And that's
cannot
for the record.
continue.
That's for the record, Mayor.
We cannot continue not addressing the residents' complaints to get these trees trimmed and cut.
How do y'all not like her? She calling the mayor out right in front of everybody. And guess what? Just guess what? Guess what happens? The mayor does what he wants. Exactly what he wants. Then what you think? She like, damn, being a trustee. Damn, being a trustee. I want to be mayor. Because at least if I'm mayor, I can get this done. I can get these trees cut and picked by the same vendor. We might have to come and trim some, and we might have to come cut others, but all of them is going to be removed. All the debris will be removed. And what did she do? Exactly what, see, y'all looking at her being a thief. But y'all not looking at her doing the work and stealing on top of it. That's what y'all not looking at. I'm just saying. She might be true. She might be getting a little cut, but she get the job done. And the trustees don't want to pay the vendors because she doing it how she want to. How she sat on this board, what, 5 years ago? This was 3 years ago. This was 3 years ago. Come on, man. All these years ago, she sat on this board of trustees, listening to these complaints, listening to people talking about, oh, my tree. They've been dealing with this tree situation for 5 years, believe it or not. 5 years. And y'all just now talking about, oh, she's been. No. The other mayor who was doing what he wanted to do wasn't getting the job done. Talking about they got a well-oiled machine, but yeah, you was picking up your own trees that somebody came and cut down in your yard. Then you had to go buy a chainsaw so you can cut them down to smaller sizes because you some elderly person couldn't pick up a 30-pound log. Let's keep it real. It costs to get the job done. And then let's talk about inflation. Okay? Through the pandemic, things went sky high. Sky high. Okay? Y'all not paying attention.
Mayor, this ain't about the residents, so stop making it like it is.
You just
Mayor.
said earlier it was about
Mayor,
the
I'm
residents.
saying because you making it about that we didn't cut their tree or we didn't this. You didn't cut their tree. You only doing all of this because
Trustee
election time
Henyard,
once again.
if you would look at you talked about history.
She coming for your job.
You have to look at the history to move things forward. If you look at the history of since I've been in office for the last 8 years, and as many trees that we've cut, and Chris can pull up that history of many trees that we have cut down, trimmed. This is nothing new. But what is new, I should say new, is that you have continued to vote against paying this tree company.
Not true. What is true is that, or new, that you're advocating for one vendor to get paid, putting out motion. That just tell the residents what it is right there. But go ahead, call the roll. Let's continue this meeting.
Take a kickback.
It's not one vendor to get paid. We pay vendors every first meeting. We pay vendors.
Mayor, may I ask a question of Trustee House?
I'm available. I have one comment as well, please.
My question to you, Trustee House, do we have the funds? Where would that money be allocated from?
That would come from the general fund. At the moment, we are not over the budget. My comment or my reason for not going along with it is last year, or I would say around April timeline, we exceeded our tree cutting budget. At that time, we held the same payment to the same company. We put a procedure in place to make sure that we did not exceed the budget. So we have not followed that procedure. So my reason for not going along with it is we collectively stopped for 2 months to come up with the procedure. That procedure was not followed here. So I am not in favor of it. But again, it's a board vote. So I would expect we all vote the way we see fit.
Trustee House,
I have
you
a
just
question.
mentioned, Trustee House, you just mentioned the fact that we're not over budget. Then why not pay them?
Because the procedure was not followed.
That's not true.
That's my opinion. You asked my opinion, I gave it to you.
Okay, that's fine, but it's not true. We got money in the budget to pay them. Why not pay them?
So what they basically coming to say is now Tiffany Henyard is making all these decisions that's over $5,000 to not coming to the board. She's just writing out checks, getting the job done. I don't know why y'all still hating on her, man.
So if you have any questions or concerns in regards to that, or if you are one of our lawn care providers, please hold your questions to the end. But we do prefer you guys to cut down the bushes. But also, if you think about it, if we have you cut them down and you put them up front, we kind of double working because Public Works still have to come and pick up the bushes. So I prefer to just give the tree trimming or the bushes to Public Works and then let the lawn care providers just cut all the lawns. That way we not double paying. For instance, we have another issue where people go cut the grass in the front, meaning Public Works, but they don't cut the backyard. So then they call the lawn care providers, and that's another fee. So now we paying out twice. When we could just nip it in the bud and just give it strictly to the lawn care provider, let them cut the front and the back for the $25. So just some suggestions, you guys. Next is fees. You got anything else for lawn care? Okay, next is fees.
This is 5 years ago. Miss Tiffany Henyard had a plan. Okay? As a trustee, she was coming in and making her mark. And she knew exactly how to blow this thing open. What she did was she showed y'all she knew more than what y'all thought she knew in Dalton. Not you Negroes in the comment section who keep telling me I need to do some research. Well, here's your freaking research, Negroes. Okay? She knew what she was doing. She knew once she get in office, she could get the job done. And she ain't got to ask no questions. Because what y'all gonna do? I'm the mayor. So y'all can hate all you want to. The city of Dalton love her. They voted her in. They gonna vote her in again. She not the only one that was stealing. All I'm saying is, Nino Brown.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Brown? What they?
They. Look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing.
I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people.
All you niggas is going down if she go down. Trust me. Everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to holler at you later. Peace. What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. And literally, we getting lit today because we got a package from Opulence Scents. There you go, Opulence Scents. Yes, we got us a care package. We got us a total of 3 candles, and we got some foam and bath wash. Now I'm gonna try this out tonight, okay? Because over here at the Everyday People, ain't nothing sweet but the Chardonnay, okay? But we're gonna take this foam and bath wash. We're gonna be sweet today. I wonder what I could use that on. Anyway, so we got the foam and body soap, and this is, I believe it's a Burberry flavor. Too bad I got allergies. But it's strong enough you can smell it through your allergies. That's crazy. Okay. Also, I have a candle. It says, "Pass me not, oh gentle Savior." Hit the Cash App. Cash App Everyday PJ, okay? Also, this is the Burberry scent. Now, this does have specific directions. And what we're going to do is we're going to trim the wick to 1/4 inch, approximately 6 millimeters before lighting. Keep candle free of any foreign materials, including matches and wick trimmings. Burn only the candle on a level, fire-resistant surface. Do not burn the candle for more than 4 hours at a time. Okay, so we're gonna take the Pass Me Not. She named this specific scent after the communion. If you watch my lives, you know we do communion, and our song is "Pass Me Not, O Gentle Savior." Okay, and we do that so you can don't pass me up and hit that Cash App. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this wick. I got my blick, flick your bick. Oh, pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Hit the Cash App. Hear my humble cry, while on others thou art calling. Do not pass me by. Hit the Cash App. Make sure y'all hit the links down below in the description. We got Opulence Scents, where you can get your 3-wick candle or the single wick candle, and you can get your foam body bath scrubber stuff. Anyway, keep it lit, big dog. Peace.